And welcome back everyone to Let's Play Broken Sword The Smoking Mirror. Broken Sword 2 The Smoking Mirror with me, Classic Gamer, 60 frames per second. I just tried doing the PC version and unfortunately it didn't want to run at 60 frames. However, it's easier than the PS1 version, so I may well switch, but as of right now, I'm going to stick with this. So the thing we want to do is we want to look at this.
It was the newspaper clipping referring to the imminent eclipse. Wrapped inside it was another small piece of paper. It was a bank statement for Ubier's account from an automatic telling machine. The last 5 withdrawals were for large amounts, and all made in Marseille. It was beginning to make sense. Ubier had organized Nico's abduction. Ubier withdrew money from Marseille. Ubier was connected with Transglobal, who shipped their goods from a warehouse in Marseille. That's how the torn Transglobal label had once read. Marseille, not Mars. It wasn't much of a lead, but it was all I had. I set off immediately to catch the evening train. It was almost dawn when I arrived in Marseille. I traced Condor Transglobal to a desolate dockside.
Alright, first thing we're going to do is we're going to save... actually, it's not up there, is it? I keep thinking it is. It's actually...
It was just a heap of chains and stuff. There was nothing there I wanted. It was a rusty old barge. The barge was empty.
Alright, so first thing we want to do is head over to here.
The spike held a stack of papers which appeared to be shipping documents. None of them referred to Condor Transglobal.
Sorry, things here make me laugh.
It was a box of blank forms. The box contained nothing but blank forms.
I love this bit.
Ouch! Gotcha! I'll learn you to leave things alone.
Oh man, it's so funny. Why would you do that, knowing what he can do to you? It just doesn't make sense to me.
The watchman wasn't going to let me near the papers. The watchman was big and bulgy, like a sack of potatoes. His flushed and bloated face wore a sleepy, amiable expression. The box contained...
Hi there. What you want? Do you know what time it is?
No, I don't wear a watch. As my dad used to say, I'm not into time, man.
Well, you're too early.
Take a look at this letter.
That's sick. Did you write it?
Oh, no. No, it's a letter from my girlfriend's admirer.
If I was you, I'd smack him in the mouth.
Well, that's not my style, but thanks for the advice. What's cooking?
Beans.
Not I have these very exotic panties.
Take them away, you pervert.
Ever heard of Condor Transglobal?
Sure. They have a warehouse here.
Well, could I take a look?
Not until after the holidays. Come back in a month.
I have to make a delivery to Condor Transglobal.
Where's your rig?
About half a mile down the road.
And you walk here? Jeez. Are you some kind of nut?
Nah, it was easy. I just put one foot in front of the other. Are you gonna let me make my delivery?
Not without the paperwork. You get the papers, you make your delivery, and I get a fat backhander.
I was getting nowhere with the story about being a trucker. Does that dog belong to you?
Nah, he comes with the job. I just feed him every now and then.
More then than now, I'd say. What's the dog's name?
20.
It's unusual for a dog.
It's his registration number. Security dog number 20.
That animal doesn't seem too hot for a guard dog.
No? You haven't seen him in action.
Doesn't look like he has the energy to wag his tail.
Just like my wife. She's like a slug in a coma until she's annoyed. Then, she's like a tiger with a rat up its ass.
Sweet.
Oh my god.
Don't you ever get tired of eating beans?
Sure I do. What do you take me for?
And what's the alternative?
Peas. I can't eat them too often, though. They play hell with my digestion.
I gotta go now, but I'll be back.
Can't wait.
Right, this next little bit, I'm just going to do the once, but let me ask you guys a question. When you have a hot chimney and you're about to try and get your girlfriend back from a dock where she's been kidnapped,
The chimney was a metal pipe with a conical hat on top to stop the rain getting in.
would you do this?
Ouch! That's hot.
No.
Oh no, I'd learned my lesson.
We'll see about that. uh,
A short stick of wood floated near the edge of the landing stage. The
I
stick
think-
had a hook on one.
I think I am gonna opt to do the PC version because it might actually be easier. Actually, you can get it on Steam right now for a grand total, including the original game, the remaster version of £1.24. Yes, who would have thought it? a grand total of £1, 24p. You can get Broken Sword 2 remastered with the original game. Absolutely fan-fucking-tastic. Pardon me.
The gates were fastened with a heavy-duty padlock. Breaking steel padlocks with my bare hands was a feat I'd never mastered.
I'm sure it is. This is actually quite funny as well. I love all these little features they put in. It's just like...
I decided I would not be able to pick a 5-barrel hardened steel heavy-duty padlock with a dart.
Oh man.
What's the big idea?
I don't know. The dog went berserk for no apparent reason.
He's trained to do that. The idea is to deter any would-be intruder.
Oh, I get it. Okay, I'm sorry.
That's okay. Just remember, he's a trained attack dog. A killer. Didn't I tell you to stay away from the fence?
I was nowhere near it. It's that dog. He's crazy.
Hey, mind what you say. He's sensitive to negative criticism.
I'm sure he is.
It was the beer bottle that slob of a watchman had dumped in the sea, now half full of filthy dock water. The label read, "Surge, the beer that clears your head." The bottle was half...
If you leave it for a minute... I'm now no longer going to talk through the loading screens. So the loading screens are on the PC version as well. So whenever there is a loading screen, I am going to cut them away.
Ouch! That's hot.
That's how you can do it for a second time. And he doesn't even realise what he's doing.
The bottle was half filled with water. Maybe it would cool the cone down enough to touch it. Now I could see into the pipe which formed the chimney. I decided to keep the cone. The bottle had blocked the chimney. And the hut was filling up with smoke.
Oh, I love this game.
Is something wrong?
Something wrong? I nearly choked to death.
Why don't you get some air? Take a long walk along the pier. I could stay here and watch the gate.
Oh no, you'd be through that gate as soon as my back was turned.
With that crazy dog around, someday I hope to have kids. Are you sure you'll be all right?
Yeah, the smoke is clearing already.
It is indeed. It is indeed.
I couldn't reach that far.
Okay then, so what we're going to do is I'm going to make these videos a little bit shorter than normal. I'm not going to make them half an hour long. I'm not in a hurry to get this game finished. But what I'm going to do is just do this one little bit, finish off this next bit of the game, and then call this a video.
I wouldn't have considered wearing it if it had been the last coat on Earth.
Okay, let's save the game first of all. The reason being is because I want to show off this next funny bit at least 4 times because I find it absolutely hilarious. And for this, the power of editing is going to come into play. Are you ready for 4 times being shown this? I am, and I'm going to laugh every time.
Yow! Stove equals heat, heat equals burn, burn equals excruciating pain. Yow!
You can see it in his face.
Stove equals heat, heat equals burn, burn equals excruciating pain.
No, you're causing pain.
Yow! Stove equals heat, heat equals burn, burn equals excruciating pain. Yow!
I don't understand why you would do that.
Stove equals heat, heat equals burn, burn equals excruciating pain. It was a filthy, stained coffee mug. That mug was a health risk. I decided to leave it where it was. It was an old, blackened kettle. I couldn't think of one good reason to steal the watchman's kettle. Baked beans in ketchup.
Tomato sauce, actually. And there's a little Easter egg we can do with the coal.
A piece of coal brought you luck. Who was I to argue with irrational superstition? It was the door which led to the docks on the other side of the fence.
What the hell do you think you're doing? Get the hell out of here.
Okay, just hold on to that dog.
up his dog died?
Now, there's an option I'd never truly considered before.
Alright, that's enough messing about. We need to now wrap this video up very soon.
Baked bean. Oh no, I'd learned my lesson. It was an old iron stove, which heated the hut and the watchman's dinner. It was a packet with a picture of a boxer dog on the front. The packet was full of dog biscuits. It was the box of biscuits I'd taken from the watchman's hut. Gourmet dog, the snack your dog would bake himself. Sure, as if I'd let a stupid dog loose in the kitchen. There was a cute picture of a boxer dog wearing oven mittens.
Alright, that's enough for this at the minute. So what we're going to do, we're going to do this. And down through the trapdoor. Whoop. And Socks wants her food, so I need to make sure that I get this done as soon as I can. So, what you want to do to get 20 to...
Hey, 20. Come and get it, boy. Hey, 20. Come and get it, boy. I felt a slight twinge of conscience as I prepared to give the dog a dunking. It soon passed. As I'd expected, the dog could swim like a... well, like a dog. My arms weren't long enough to reach the platform. The platform was sturdy enough to bear the weight of that crazy dog. I couldn't figure out what it was for. Maybe it was part of a structure which no longer existed.
I think it was, but we need to now head up here. So come on, George, let's go. Come on. No time to mess about now. Come on. Chop, chop, chop. And let's head into the docks. If you look carefully, you might get to see the dog actually in the water as he comes over this thing. Yeah, see, there he is. There's 20 in the corner there. Well, swimming by the hut and the boat in circles. I remember getting this far when I was on the PS1 when I first played this game, and I fell in love with this game. Well, I truly fell in love with it to the point where I adored it very much. And for now, we're going to call this video a video. And I'm going to save it on a new block. I'm going to thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. So I will be cutting out a lot of the loading screens just to save time and to sort of cut down the video by, you know, those few seconds that I can. So thanks again for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Ta-ta for now.